Last night you had a dream you probably can't fully explain. Maybe you were falling. Maybe someone you haven't thought about in years suddenly showed up. Maybe you were back in school, late for an exam you never studied for. Maybe something so strange happened that waking up felt like relief. You brushed it off. Dreams are just random noise, right? Wrong. Your brain doesn't do anything randomly, and what happens when you sleep is one of the most misunderstood and underestimated things happening inside you every single night. Here's what your dreams are actually doing. When you fall into REM sleep, the stage where dreams happen, your brain doesn't go quiet, it goes into overdrive. The emotional processing centers light up even more than when you're awake. Your brain is essentially running a nightly therapy session without asking your permission. Everything you experience that day, every conversation, every fear, every unresolved feeling, gets pulled apart, examined, and sorted while you sleep. Dreams are how your brain makes sense of your emotional world when your conscious mind is finally out of the way. Think about that. The thoughts you avoided all day, the feelings you pushed down, the things you didn't deal with. Your brain waits until you're asleep and then quietly processes all of it without you. Now here's where it gets interesting. The most common dreams aren't random, they follow patterns, and those patterns mean something. Falling dreams, one of the most universal experiences across every culture on Earth, almost always appear during periods of anxiety, loss of control, or fear of failure. Your brain isn't predicting your death, it's telling you something in your waking life feels unstable, being chased, you're running from something and you can't escape. Psychologists consistently link this to avoidance, something in your real life you are running from instead of facing. The thing chasing you in the dream is almost never the actual problem. It's a symbol of it. Showing up unprepared, the exam you didn't study for, the presentation you forgot about, the test you're about to fail. This dream appears most often in people who feel like they are not measuring up, not in school, in life, in work, in relationships. Your brain is surfacing a fear of inadequacy you haven't fully admitted to yourself yet. People from your past showing up, an ex, a friend you lost touch with, someone who hurt you years ago. Your brain didn't randomly select them. It brought them back because something in your current life is emotionally connected to what they represented. Unfinished business, unprocessed feelings, a wound that never fully closed. And then there are the vivid, strange, almost cinematic dreams, the ones that feel more real than real life. Those happen when your emotional load is highest, when stress, grief, change, or transition is at its peak. Your brain is working overtime. The intensity of the dream reflects the intensity of what you're carrying. So, what do you do with all of this? Start paying attention, not to analyze every symbol like a textbook, but to notice the feeling. The emotion you wake up with after a dream is often more important than the dream itself. Scared, sad, relieved, angry. That feeling is your brain handing you a message about something real. Your dreams are not random noise. They are the one time every night when your brain speaks completely honestly. No filters, no distractions, no performance. The question isn't, what did I dream? The question is, what is my brain trying to tell me that I haven't been willing to hear? See you in the next one. And if this made you think about last night's dream, subscribe to Mind in the Dark. Every week we go into the parts of your mind that nobody talks about. Don't miss it.